They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the Groupers taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Longhorns will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Groupers' offense will have the football first. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the...
Breaks into the open. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. And the Groupers getting set on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. They think there's room to run to the right here. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Longhorns offense will have its first possession of the game. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Longhorns want to move quickly. They'll go to the air. Looking for the goal line. Got the completion, but couldn't quite maneuver his way in. He'll be inches short of the score. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Longhorns! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jeffrey. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Final play of the quarter coming. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere.
And the pressure was too much. groupers will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Takes a handoff. It's Jamison. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his man down the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
Excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll leave it with him. Runs ahead and powers his way from 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll pull it on the read. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Flips it out on the screen. And that won't quite be enough for the 1st down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. And the groupers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Jamison. There he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. That's caught. It's Jamison. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Hauls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Longhorns line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. Now the pitch.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to...
Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. The Groupers will boot it away to start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
To the air on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, that's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Texas! And the route is on.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's Peterson. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Takes the easy completion. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Groupers will line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Makes the grab. It's Jefferson.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. On the move is the 30. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
He's got his man. Touchdown, Longhorn! A great catch and run for 6. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll operate out of split backs. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Groupers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks. They keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
And the Groupers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And the defense exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking for room, it's Craig. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Great place to start for this offense. To the ground with the back.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield. He's going for the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texans!
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
He'll start this drive firing. Going to take a shot at this DB. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got it behind the line. It's Jamison. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Wicks. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The groupers will bring the punt team onto the field.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with the tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Here comes the Texas offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many
breaks into the open. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. He's piled up 112 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. And the Longhorns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice...
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the ball is loose on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and